Hi, hello everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you all are doing extremely good. So, before the analysis of today's IPL match, guys, I want to clear some of the things with you. Okay. So first and foremost thing, I'm not using any kind of editors here. Okay. Some big screen editors, color coded screen editors, and displaying some of the stats of the players and saying that this is what the stats and this is what happened. Like this is the stat previously. So in this venue, okay, this player has played this much matches and scored this many runs with this strike rate and average something like that. And so since he has very good stats here there, go and include him in the team and go for making him as captain or vice captain something like that. No. Okay. See, this is cricket. This is not just like in a systematic we have fixed game here. Okay. So here, even though we can consider stats, but stat itself won't work. First and foremost thing. That's the reason I'm not showing you any stats here. That's the reason I'm not displaying any screens out here and then saying that this is what the stats. Please go and make your own teams. If that is the case, then why you should watch this particular analysis channels, right? You can just google it, right? And you'll get a lot of stats. You'll get a lot of something best scores at the venue and all these things, best bowling figures and all these things of bowlers. And just you can there itself, even the entire fantasy analyst channels, they are also copying there itself from the google itself and then just putting here. And then in that channel they are proclaiming that, okay, I told you that on the previous day, I told you that in yesterday, right? I have told you that this has happened, this will happen, something like that. Guys, I'm not doing anything like that, okay? Because I don't want you to be misguided here, okay? Because you can check all my previous videos where I have done clear cut analysis of IPL matches. You will wonder that, okay, the scenarios which I have given you, the best possible strategies which I have given you with respect to player analysis, with respect to player potential analysis, you'll wonder that even before the toss itself, I'm doing this video analysis, right? You'll wonder that everything worked as it is to the perfect with respect to the captaincy as well as vice captain selection itself. Okay, I think no one can give you this much perfect analysis. Okay, and one proof, let me give you. Last match, of course, yesterday it is a bilateral match. Second match, that is Mumbai versus CSK's match. I am not able to do, analysis video because I was busy with some other works. But even one day before only, I have given you the match analysis of KKR versus LKN. Okay, I wish you please pause here. Please, you just pause here this video here itself, and please go and watch my last analysis video. Go and check 10th team there. I have created totally 10 teams out there. Please, you go and check 10th team there. You'll wonder and you'll get surprised. Okay, and if you want, again, you can go through the video itself completely, because since if you're following something blindly instead of following someone blindly, please have some proof and please go through that. Okay, you'll be surprised that there I have kept, you know and of course I have clearly told you that you can go for Phillips Salt as well as Mitchell Stark as your CVC, because I told you that Mitchell Stark is one such person. If he gets initial 1 or 2 wickets, then there are chances that he will go for even 3 4 wickets. And in that match, even I told you that he will go for at least 2 to 3 wickets, something like that. And of course, he has got 3 wickets. Okay, and also I clearly told you that even you can go for him as your captain in small leagues, and but when it comes to GL grand leagues, you can make Phillips Salt as your captain, and even you can go for Mitchell Stark as your vice captain. Same thing happened, right? And again, I told you that you can even go for Nicholas Puran as your vice captain, because even though people are saying that he will flop, but I have given you the perfect choice there. Okay, it's there in my channel itself, the perfect analysis. It is not something like edited and everything. No, it is to the perfect. Everything was 100% perfect. Okay, you can go and check that. Okay, and afterwards you can come and watch this analysis, and then you can decide that whether we should you are continuing with this particular analysis or not, because that's what the perfect in my analysis. Okay, first and foremost things. Secondly, whatever that I'm analysis the analysis that I'm doing here, it is totally based on my experience. Okay, not only considering stats. Please do remember that I'll consider stats only 10% or sometimes even not than 10% at all. Okay, even not even 5% at all. The reason is just simple. Stats itself won't work, especially when it comes to this format T20. Okay, here we should consider, because there are new emerging players and there are some of the players who will come back to the forms, and all these things we should consider. Then only we can go for the perfect approximate predictions. Okay, So that's what I want to I wish to say here, because a lot of people were commenting that you're not using editor and something like that, some just like in others. So for that I just taken here this talk here. Fine, everything is perfect. So that's what the prediction is going on. So today, let me tell you one thing, to be frank. Okay, so today's match analysis, that is RCB versus SRH. Let me tell you one thing, to be frank and to be open here. I think this is one jackpot for you guys. Okay, today's match, let me tell you one thing. You just do one thing, that please do watch this video completely. I have provided you, I'll provide here 20 teams with 20 different scenarios. And actually, it is not only 20 teams. Okay, you can even go for something big with respect to all different scenarios, which I will explain here now in this video. Okay, so apart from this, let me tell you one thing. Today's match, it is a jackpot. Okay, why? Because RCB's team, it is, wherever it is lacking with respect to bowling as well as batting, we can go for some one hectic 100% perfect prediction here. So in such a way that you have a very good choice here for going for making profit here. Okay, so try to invest as much as possible, try to invest as much as more money here in today's match. But again, please make sure that it is your wish, okay, your money. So before going that, please do watch the video completely without missing anything out here. Okay, because that won't benefit you if you miss here anything, because each and every player to player analysis, player to player capability is important to be considered here. So because after the pitch, we don't know what kind of the surface it will be there, and after the first innings itself, we can't predict that what will happen, because since after that we don't have such kind of systems here, right? So all these things we should consider here, and then only we should go for investment such a huge amount, something like that. Okay, fine, let's do the analysis. First and foremost things with respect to the pitch report. So here I'll provide you some 20 teams. Again, it's not just 20 teams. Again, you can go for even more than 20, based on different scenarios as well. So but again, here I'll provide you some 20 teams blindly for free of cost for you. Okay, with full perfections. Before that, so with respect to the pitch report, let me tell you, it is Chinnaswamy Bangalore Stadium. So even though it's a home pitch for Bangalore, but I don't think so whether they'll take that opportunity granted here, because even though that is the case, that won't applies with respect to the league cricket and all, because see, a lot of players and a lot of bowlers, prominent players and experienced bowlers are from foreign only, even in this IPL as well. So abroad players, they won't consider this as their home ground, something like that. Fine, that is one thing that we should consider here. Again, in today's match, there are possibilities. Okay, and there are possible even the batting team will cross 200 plus. Okay, and there are even possibility that the batting team will go down some 130, 120, something like that. Okay, and there are even chances that chasing team will easily chase down 200 plus runs, something like that. Let me tell you, to be clear, frank, to be open here, this much you should consider. Again, it is predictable here. On which and all condition is it is predictable here. So that's the reason I'm saying that you may go for some huge amount investments in today's match with respect to different player to player analysis, because there are chances that at least some of your investments, there are chances that it will get doubled, but there are chances you can go for even winning jackpot here, because today's match is one perfect analysis is possible for today's match. Fine. So first and foremost thing, I'll try to short the video as much as possible, so that I'm not going for detailed analysis of each and every player here, because even I too know that it will bore you. It will keep boring you for to watch a long video, something like that. So that should not happen. So that's the reason. So let's limit the analysis for each and every player to player analysis. Just speaking about the capability of with respect to today's match itself. Okay, fine. Coming to Henrich Klaasen, we all know that he should be there in team, because the fact is that if you miss him, and if he stays there for 20 balls, then I think you will lose your investment itself. That's the biggest problem. Okay, and again with respect to other wicketkeeper section, since here only two players are there for the playing 11 of both the teams. So here the fact is that any one, if there is chances that if you consider any one, so fine, it will definitely go for Hendrich Klassen. In that cases, you should you must acknowledge in your mind that RCB's opening is going for something very huge, and there is one crucial player that Glenn will play in today's match, something like that. Okay, in that cases, definitely you can even avoid the Dinesh Karthik, expecting that. Okay, you can go for Henry Klassen. Again, what if you're considering the early collapse of RCB or even the middle order? I mean, they'll get a very good start, but after that, after the power play, they lose immediate 2 wickets. Then there are chances that Dinesh Karthik will also get the chances, and there are chances that he will score some 30 to 40 plus runs so that he'll be there in DT, right? Because World Cup is fast approaching. Whenever World Cup fast approach, I think Dinesh Karthik will go for something very huge. So that is what happening even from 2019 World Cup itself. Fine, and even the 2021 T20 World Cup. Fine, whatever that it be. So here in this particular scenario, let me tell you one thing. I think you can even go for both the player because of fact that there are chances that the DK will also get a ball. I mean batting here in today's match because that's what the prediction. So in that sense, of course, both the players should be there in your team. Fine, both will be there in the final team. Fine. As of now, I'm just including here Enrich Klassen, so he should be there in your team. Please don't miss out him because there are chances that if he balls some 20 balls, there are chances that he will score some 45 plus runs, something like that. Again, Virat Kohli, the King Kohli. Okay, so let me tell you one thing. I think even people are saying him as just like selfish man, something like that. Even after scoring 100, last match, say taking some 72 balls, something like that, terming that as slowest century in the IPL history. Man, he's the only one person who is taking care, really having some commitment with the RCB team as of now. To some extent, it is far to places, but no one is having that commitment. That's the reason RCB keep on, losing the matches. Fine, today's match, I hope that Virat Kohli has high chances that he will go for something very huge, because there are chances that if he withstands the early power play overs, some middle order till middle order power plays, there are chances that he may go for some 100. Once again, one more century. So that is one thing. At the same time, there are chances that he may lose his wicket, even the before power play itself, especially the case where okay, I mean SRH tossing up. So this is the scenario where we are considering here. Of course, we are considering scenario that is, what if RCB tosses and off to bat? Because I hope here the defending is something pretty much considerable in this particular venue, and there are chances that the batting first team, I mean tossing team, will go for bat first itself. So again, here if I may be discussing here the different scenario, that is, what if RCB tosses and opt to bat first? But again, here only I'll discuss all other different sets of the possibilities as well. Okay, please do consider that. Okay, so that's the reason you should not skip the video. Directly hitting towards the final video, final teams. You know. I mean the photos there, and that should not be the case here. Okay, you should watch the video completely, then only you'll get complete understanding. Fine. So here I'm just including Virat Kohli because of the reason that today I feel that Virat Kohli will go for something very huge, and the reason is just simple. He should just simple that he should withstand early, mid order power plays, and there are possibilities for that. Travis Head. Okay, so generally speaking, I hope that Travis Heads and Abhishek Sharma's partnership will go for something very huge. The reason is just simple that there is some of the ballers in RCB who consumes more and more power play. I mean runs in power play itself. Okay, let me tell you one thing. That is one of the bad, infamous record that it is. Bad record that Mohammad Siraj is holding now. In this season IPL, that Mohammad Siraj is the one who consumed more and more runs in the power play itself, which is not consumed by any other team against any entire team itself against any one teams. So just imagine the level of the bowling, of the world's, I think, third or fourth best bowler who is from India. So that is the biggest problem. But again, in this match, there are chances that he may control, and of course, there are chances if he is able to control perfectly, there are chances that he may get 2 wickets. But again, that is a very least case because since Travis Head and Abhishek Sharma, there are chances that they'll go for bashing, Mohammad Siraj. So that one case is possible here. So that's the reason I'm just kept here Travis Head as well as Abhishek Sharma. Travis Head is a very good batsman, so left-hand batsman. No need to explain anything about him because we have seen in the last World Cup final, right? So again, no, very good classical players, technical batsmen, and of course, even though he's not having much experience with playing international crickets, but that's not a problem for him because even if it is, he's one such player from the first debut match itself, he is capable to score some 100. And even we have seen this in the last World Cup as well. So here as well on today's match, only threat for Travis Head is it is easy to play. If Risi 2 plays over, I mean, where Travis Head is able to withstand, of course, we'll try to defend him as much as possible because Risi 2 play can easily take the wicket of Travis Head. That's a fact. So if he's able to withstand Risi 2 plays, early, power play attack, in the case where it is SRH tossing first, then definitely there are chances that even Travis Head can go for some 80 to 90 or even century, and there are chances for that. Okay, so that is one consideration because the opposition, I don't think so. Perfect bowling, attack is there in RCB. So that is one consideration that we should take. Okay, except Rishi to play, there's no any other threat for Travis Head, and of course Mohammad Siraj's case, it is only possible in swings, and that too in a swings. And in a swings, I don't think so that it's possible in Chinnaswamy. Okay, even if it is possible, I don't think so that Travis Head will lose his wicket early. Okay, fine. So coming to Faf du Plessis. So Faf du Plessis' case, as I told that he is in form, back to form. Of course, in last match as well, I told you that clearly there's high chances that Faf will go for something very huge. Same thing happened in small leagues. A lot of people kept him as VC. Of course, would have got a very good benefits. So in today's match, there are chances that Faf will go for something very huge, and the reason is just simple that he's back to form, and I think if he plays perfectly some 100 run partnership early between Virat Kohli as well as Faf du Plessis, then there are chances that RCB will head into towards making some 170, 180 runs easily. So I'm just including Faf du Plessis here. Coming to Abhishek Sharma, let me tell you one thing. As I told that since the power play, there are high chances that Mohammad Siraj will consume as much as a run as possible here. So if that is the case, then I think somewhere Abhishek Sharma I think should be a critical player for you because since if he is able to get some 20 balls to face, then definitely he'll be there in final TT. Fine. I think any other players is capable to be included in this particular scenario. But again, Rajat Patithar's case, if you are considering him, most probably it should be the way RCB losing the toss and the case where they lose at least one wicket early. Okay, of the openers, and most probably it will be of VK Virat Kohli. So if that is the case, then definitely you can consider Rajat Patidar. Otherwise, I think you can do exclude him without any changes here. Okay. Again, Abdul Samad's case can be very crucial. And let me tell you that in which and all situation, of course, he has there taken part in one of my team. Fine. Again, Rahul Tripathi, just leave out all these things, players, because they won't be the part of playing 11 today's match, even though then I don't think they'll get better chances. So coming to Mahipal Lambro, let me tell you one thing. If RCB loses their wicket very early, and I think middle order, I think Glenn Maxwell as well, Will Jack's case, it is not 100% considerable that they'll go for something very huge. If that doesn't happens here with respect to middle order, then I think Mahipal Lambro will get chances, and there are high chances that he will go for some 20 to 30 runs, and so that it will be there in finality because it will be on death overs, near to death overs, and there are high chances that he'll going for a monstrous three to 2-6 or something like that. Okay, fine. I don't think so. Mahank Agarwal is fit as of today's, as per today's the articles which we received early mornings with respect to this particular, matches with respect to news from official team, I mean SRH teams. So again, if he is placed, then definitely he should be there in the team because today's match there are high chances that, he will withstand so that he will score some 30 to 40 runs. Fine. So I don't think so any other player will be there in final DT. So I mean will be there in final playing 11. Fine, coming to all rounder sections. I think Aiden Markram, I'm just excluding him from team itself because I feel that there are chances that he won't get batting itself. Even if he gets, I think he will lose his wicket early. So coming to Glenn Maxwell's again, Will Jacks, two of the crucial players. I'm just including him. I mean both of them. And again, there are chances that Cameron Green may also take a spot in the team. If that is the case, let me tell you, between these three players, any players will go for something very huge if RCB tosses, and that even you can go for him as them as your captain. Again, the case of Will Jacks. So first and foremost things, Will Jack's case, as I told that in a sense he will bowl to last match 2 overs bowled. So in this match there are chances if RCB tossing first he'll bowl some 3 to 4 overs. If that's the case, then of course you can keep him in your team, and there are chances that he can be a very good choice for CVC. Okay, and Nitesh Reddy, I think last match very good, knock, and of course in this match also there are chances that he will bowl 2 to 3 overs, and there are chances that he will be there in final DT. Fine. I don't think so any other player to be a capable, player to be included in the final, so that in the team, so that they'll be there in final DT. But the case of Shabaz Ahmed, let me discuss that later. Fine. Coming to bowler sections here, I'm just including Pat Cummins and Rishi Toplis and Tangras Natarajan, because Natarajan as well as Pat Cummins, there are high chances that they'll get at least 1 or 2 wickets so that they'll be the NTT. Again, the case of Mohammad Siraj, as I told you that he'll consume much more wickets in the early power play itself. So I'm just avoiding him from the team itself. Okay. Coming to Bhunesh Kumar, there are high chances that he may get early break, but if the partnership between VK as well as Duplessis goes for something some 50 to 60 plus, then of course there are chances Bhunesh may go for wicketless or for ending up finally taking 1 wicket or 2 wicket max. So again, I'm not just excluding him from my team. And Rishi to play, there are chances that he will take the wicket of Travis Head as well as Abhishek Sharma, because both are lefties, and there are chances that he will get that any 1 wicket among those two players. But let's discuss. As of now, I'm just including Rishi to play. And Tangras Natarajan, I don't think so. Chadi Unnatkat can be a very good crucial player to be included in this particular scenario. Any other players? Okay, I'm just leaving out them. So as of now, I'm just giving this is back to Vicky. Coming to selection of CVC. So very good choices here. I'm not only speaking with respect to this particular scenarios where I will be tossing up and opting to bat first, but again I'm just speaking some general conditions with respect to VK. Of course, a very consistent player. Last match flop, but in this match he will go for something very huge. Hoping so, especially when RCB tossing and opting to bat first. So here I'm just giving that Virat Kohli has your captain. It is possible that you can expect a very good innings from him if RCB tosses, and he can be a very good choice for CVC. Fine. Again, the case of Abhishek Sharma. So first and foremost things, you can't make him as captain, but again, if you're going for small leagues, that's fine. But I think you can go for him as your VC. That's it. That's a perfect choice. Faf du Plessis is the man who back to form but last match and of course last two match very good knocks, and there are chances that he may go for something very huge if RCB tosses first, and there are chances even he may score some 100 runs. So in that line, of course, you can go for him as your captain. Of course, you can go for Travis Head as your captain because Bangalore is stadium is one of the favorite stadium of Travis Head, and there are chances that even he may go for some 100 runs. Only threat for him is it is Rishi to play, but I don't think so. Rishi to play will take the wicket of Travis Head so easily. Okay, so if that happens, I think it will be some after the end of the power play. In his third over of Rishi to play something like that. So I'm just keeping that in mind. So I'm just making here Travis Head as my captain. Fine. Again, you can go for Glenn Maxwell, but it should be the more perfect cases where if it is RCB in tosses and opt to ball first. Again, you can go for Nitish Kumar Reddy. Let me tell you that in which scenario later. Again, you can go for Will Jacks. Again, let me tell you that in which scenario. I don't think any other bowlers could be a very good choice for making them as captain. But as of now, I'm just giving this is back to Virat Kohli. Again, coming to VC, you can go for Heinrich Klaasen because world-class batsman, the best batsman in this format, and there are high chances if we get some 20 to 30 balls, he may go for some 60 to 80 plus runs. So that it will be a very good choice to make him in the team as a vice captain. Okay, because that innings will include at least some 5 to 6 sixes. Fine. Again, coming to Abhishek Sharma, you can go for him as VC vice captain, but I won't suggest him as your VC in this particular scenario. You can go for Duplessis as well as VC, your VC, because very good opening is possible between VK as well as Faf Duplessis. Again, you can go for Glenn Maxwell. It's your options. Again, you can go for Nitish Reddy. Again, there are chances a very good choice for Will Jacks. Again, this and all different scenarios. So let me discuss that with respect to different teams. But as of now, I'm just giving this is back to Travis Head in this scenario, expecting that a very good knock from both VK as well as Travis Head. So this is what my first team is about. In the case where if it is RCB tosses and off to bat first, you can see that I have kept here Virat Kohli as my captain. Again, Travis Head as my vice captain. Okay, so that's it for this particular scenario. Let's go for the next set of analysis. So this is the team. So this is the case. Team where the case is where RCB tosses up and opt to ball first. So here I'm expecting some 3 overs or 3 to 4 over spell from Will Jacks. Even though it's not a very good spin factor, I think spin factor won't work much here. Mark my words here. If you're going for bowling options, where you should go for 2:1. Okay, with respect to your pacer to bowler. Ratio, because don't include much spinners because that won't benefit you, and please do avoid making spinners as your captain. Even if you are going for spinners as your captain, it should be your all-rounder, and that too one down or two down positions. Apart from that, please do avoid going for them as your captain, because I think there are chances that he will lose your investment itself. So that is one thing that we should consider. So in that sense, here I'm just keeping here Will Jacks as my captain, expecting some 3 to 4 over full over spell from him, since this is the case where RCB opt to ball first. And here also I'm expecting some 2 to 3 wicket from him, and expecting some very good, some 30 to 40 plus run, contribution from him from batting at one down order, so that it could be a very good choice for making him as the captain here. At the same time, you can see that I have kept here Rishi to play. Since I have kept Rishi to play, I'm just expecting, Abhishek Sharma will lose his wicket very early. Okay, so again, I have kept here Travis Head, because hoping that he will score some 30 40 runs so that he will be there in DT. Okay, again, one more different pitch, that it is Nitesh Reddy, because the man who is in form, and of course, last match, very good knock, and of course, got 3 overs bowling, and this match as well, he will bowl at least 2 overs. Okay, so fine, this is what the consideration. So here I'm expecting a very good, knock from Will Jacks, as well as very good, batting consistent order with respect to Faf du Plessis. So that's the reason I have kept him as my vice captain. Fine. So coming to third team, so this is the case again, very much needed case, but if where the SRH tosses up and opt to bat first. So here I've kept Travis Head as my captain, and again Hendricks Klassen as my vice captain, because I feel very strongly today's match there are chances that Hendricks Klassen can be a dark horse riding player of today's match. There are chances for that, because since he's one such player who can hit any ball, whether it's spin or pace, to anywhere in the ground, in any direction towards the six, even not the boundaries, towards six only. So that is one thing that we should consider. And of course, here I'm expecting very good, knock from the consistent dominating knock from Travis Head, and that's the reason I have kept Hendricks Claesen as my vice captain, expecting that in middle order of the SRH, after a very good solid opening partnership between Travis Head and Abhishek Sharma, may lose 1 or 2 wicket. So that's the reason I have kept here Reese to play. At the same time, if there is any other bowler, if I'm including, say, Mohammad Siraj, I think by that time you would have consumed very much runs, because he will consume more runs in the power play itself. If that is the case, even if he takes 1 wicket, I don't think so that will be accountable with respect to final DT, because we are fantasy analysts and we should focus towards the what ways that we should get fantasy points. Okay, that's it. So in that reason, that's the reason I have kept here only one bowler from RCB. You may wonder. At the same time, I have kept here Travis Head as my captain, and Andy Crescent as my vice captain. Again, you can go for here, your Abhishek Sharma as your vice captain. But again, I think Hendrich Klassen will go for something very huge in this particular scenario, in this format. Okay, fine. So coming to my fourth team, so this is the team for the scenario where if it is SRH tosses first and opt to ball first. So here I'm expecting very good innings from Bhunesh Kumar, that he should strike early so that he'll get the wicket of Virat Kohli. At the same time, Tangras Natarajan, because Tangras Natarajan is something considerable today's match for, especially against Glenn Maxwell, because Glenn Maxwell will easily lose his wicket with respect to the bowling from Tangras Natarajan. So that's the one factor that we should consider. So that's the reason I have taken two of the crucial player here from Virat Kohli from RCB team, as well as one more player, that is Glenn Maxwell from RCB middle order. Okay. Fine. So this is what my team will be. What if SRS tosses up and opt to bowling first? And again, you can see that here I have kept Dinesh Karthik as well as Rajat Patitar, because hope both will go for something, so that they'll be there in final DT. That's it. Okay. And of course, my vice captaincy is given to Faf du Plessis. Again, captain is Travis Head only. Okay. So that's fine. Now let's go for applying one-to-one one-to-one technology. So I'm just applying pure one-to-one technology with respect to RCB, as well as RCB's top order with respect to SR's middle order. So here I'm just considering that if RCB bats first, there are chances that they'll go for some considerable target, some 180 to 190. But in that innings, definitely the dominating innings will be from Virat Kohli, just like in last match. So that's the reason here I have kept Virat as my captain. Again, when it comes to VC, I have once again kept to my dark horse riding player today, that is Hendrich Klassen. Okay. And here you can see that one differential pick that I have kept Aiden Makram because expecting that in one down he will stay for long and he'll be there in final DT. Fine. And again, one more differential pick that Vaishak Vijay Kumar because in today's match, even though if he is there in impact player, but when it comes to chasing or especially when it comes to the case where RCB is bowling second, there are chances that Vaishak Vijay Kumar will be there in DT. Okay, fine. So coming to once again applying one-to-one technology with respect to Faf as well as Nitish Reddy. Okay, again this is a very differential pick. This is pure one-to-one with respect to top order of RCB as well as middle order of SRH only. So coming to the CVC selections, I have kept Faf Duplessis as my captain, expecting that a very good knock of some 80 to 40, some 80 to 84 runs from him, so that he'll be there in DT. And at the same time, Nitesh Reddy taking one or two wickets and scoring some 30 to 40 runs, so that he'll be a very good choice for VC. Okay. Again, here also there is Heinrich Klassen as well as Dinesh Karthik. Once again, I have excluded Glenn Maxwell as well as one more, that is Will Jacks here. The reason is just simple that there are chances that Pat Cummins will get a wicket of Will Jacks. And again, there are chances that Natarajan will get a wicket of Glenn Max at the earliest possible. Okay, fine. So this is what my sixth team. The case where I'm applying pure one-to-one technology with respect to top order of RCB and lower middle order of sorry, upper middle order of the Nitish. The SRH, that is Nitish Reddy. Okay, fine. Seventh team. So this is again very crucial team. Again, applying pure one-to-one with respect one-sided, that is towards RCB side. So that's the reason I have kept here Will Jacks as my captain. Again, Virat Kohli, VK as my vice captain. Here I'm expecting a very good, start, a very good partnership from SRH. Okay, both the players, Travis Head as well as Abhishek Sharma. But once they lose, after they lose their, wicket, there are chances that it will stabilize. And till when? Till the Hendricks Klassen reaches to the crease. So after that, in this scenario as well, there are chances that Hendricks Klassen also will struggle. So that's the reason I'm just expecting that low scoring from SRH. If that is the case, where I'm expecting some 3 to 4 wicket from Will Jacks, and that's possible here, and that's a magic, that's a surprise, and of course giving vice captains to Virat Kohli. Fine. So coming to eighth team, so this is again very crucial team. Once again applying one-to-one itself, but pure one-to-one with respect to Duplessis as well as Reece to play. So here I'm expecting Reece to play will take initial 2 or 3 wickets. So it's very crucial. So that's the reason I have excluded here Travis Head as well as Abhishek Sharma because both are left-hand batsmen and there are high chances that Reece to play can easily take both of them. So again, expecting here, since this is the case where I'm just considering what if RCB tosses up and balls first. So here I'm expecting somewhere there are chances that Rishi Tuple may get some 3 wicket haul. Okay. Again, coming to in a written batting of the RCB while chasing, there are chances that while defending, there are chances that uh, they'll Faf du Plessis will score some 42, some 70 runs, so that he'll be a very good choice for making him as the captain. Okay, so again you can see that there is Glenn Maxwell. Even though I have included Tangras Natarajan, but the fact that in this format there are high chances that in this particular scenario Glenn Maxwell bowl at least 2 or 3 overs and he'll get 1 wicket or 2 wickets, so that he'll be there in final DT. Okay, fine. So this is ninth team. So here I'm just considering once again one-to-one, but here I'm applying reverse one-to-one by making Heinrich Klassen the middle order of SRH as the captain and the top order of RCB as my vice captain. And again, mark my words, here I'm expecting a very good opening partnership between VK as well as Duplessis. But after that, once they lose wicket of any one of the player here and they lose the successive wickets immediately, there are possibility for that, and in that sense there are chances that the Natarajan as well as Pat Cummins will work in a perfect with respect to the third overs respectively. So two or third order, third over respectively. Again here I have kept Ritesh Reddy expecting some 2 overs from him so that he'll take at least 1 or 2 wickets. Here I have kept Aiden Makram as well as Travis Hatch in my team. At the same time, making Heinrich Klassen as my captain here, expecting since he's a wicket keeper for SH, expecting very good, DD points from him, from his wicket keeping section as well. Okay, so that's the reason here I have kept Heinrich Klassen as my captain and Faf du Plessis is my vice captain. So this is what my team ninth. Okay, so team 10th, again very crucial, very different team. So here again, once again, I'm applying, one to one, but one-sided towards lower order of SRH, and again towards the upper order of SRH itself. Here I'm expecting a very good innings from two of the players, that is Nitesh Reddy and Abhishek Sharma, and expecting Nitesh Reddy as my captain and Abhishek Sharma as my vice captain. You may wonder that why I have kept Nitesh Reddy as my captain, even though selection percentage is less than 1.5%, but that's a magic with respect to this particular scenario. Okay, again, it is unique to this particular scenario. Mark my words. Again, I have kept Rajat Patidar here, expecting that he will get batting, and of course he will score some 20 to 30 runs, something like that. So here I'm expecting there are chances that RCB will score a very good, some decent score has target, but SRH will easily uh, chases down that. So that is what the scenario here. So this is what my team 10th. Coming to team 11th. So here I'm going for pure one-to-one approach. Okay, pure one-to-one approach with respect to Travis Head as my captain. Again, Pat Cummins as my vice captain. Again, since this is one set pure one to one, so here I have kept the captain as well as vice captain from the same team. Okay, here you can see that two of the crucial players and different players. That's Rajat Patitar and of course Mahipal Lamrur, expecting very good innings from them, so that they'll win there in DT. At the same time, losing the early wickets of Virat Kohli and Faf two places early to Bhuvneshwar Kumar as well as Jaidev Unadkat. Okay, so this is what were considerations. Fine. So this is my 11th team. Coming to 12th team. So once again, applying one to one only. But again, here I'm applying one to one by considering a very good opening partnership between Virat Kohli as well as Faf du Plessis, because I think both of this particular player is, capable to score a very good partnership. The only fact is they should try to defend as much early overs of the opposite team. That's what the required thing today. So here I'm just making Virat Kohli as my captain and Faf du Plessis as my vice captain, expecting very good partnership between Virat Kohli as well as Faf du Plessis. And afterwards, there are chances that if the partnership goes even 12th or 14th over, there are chances that Glenn Maxwell will get promoted and he'll go for something very wild innings. And afterwards, there are chances that for the death overs, there are chances that they'll lose their wicket early. Okay, easily. So I mean, just by scoring one run, so within single digit run, something like that. Especially the cases of Will Jacks as well as the DK. So which is we need to consider here. Again, DK here as well. Just including him in the team because of the reason that there are chances that he will score some 20 runs, so that he'll be there in DT. Okay. So this is what my team is about when a very good partnership happens between Virat Kohli as well as Faf du Plessis. So this is my 12th team. Coming to 13th team. So here I'm just perfectly applying again reverse one to one between the middle order of RCB as well as top order of SRH. So here you can see that I have kept Glenn Maxwell as my captain and Travis Head as my vice captain. Here you can see that one differential pick that I have kept Rajat Patidar, expecting that he'll reach his batting order, and there are chances that he won't go for duck, something like that. He'll be there in DT, so that he'll somewhere he will score some runs. Okay, and again DK is crucial here because you can expect very good innings from DK in this particular scenario. Fine. So this is what my 13th team is about. What about 14th team? So here once again going for one to one of lower order of one down or two down order of RCB, and again lower order of SRH, because this is the one thing that we should consider with respect to Will Jack as well as Heinrich Klaasen. So that's the reason here I have kept Will Jack as my captain and Heinrich Klaasen as my vice captain. Okay, here you can see that one differential pick that Nitish Reddy, as well as you can see that Abdul Samad has one differential pick, expecting that both of them will get chances to bat, and there are chances that both will be there in DT. Okay, here I'm just excluding the opening order. I mean pair of SRH, that is Travis Head as well as Abhishek Sharma, because expecting that Rishi Dupre will easily take two wickets of them. Fine. So this is what my 14th team. So coming to 15th team, this is once again different. Okay, and expecting once again applying a pure one to one towards RCB side itself. So here making Glenn Maxwell as my captain and Rajat Patidar as my vice captain, and expecting here Virat will lose his wicket very early. Okay, and probably it will to be Jaidev Unadkat or Pat Cummins. So this is one consideration that we should consider here. That's the reason I have kept here Mahipal Lamrur, expecting a very good innings, cameo innings from him, because he will be there in the impact playlist and he will come back in the second innings. There are chances that he will scoring some 20 to 30, 20 to 30 runs, something like that. And this is the scenario purely when RCB, I know In either of the cases, whether tossing up or not, RCB is bowling first. Yeah, bowling first. Okay, so this is what my 15th team will be. Coming to 16th team. So this is once again very crucial and very different team that I have kept here. Aiden Markham as my captain, expecting a very good. Uh, some 60 to 70 runs from him. At the same time, kept Bonish Kumar as my VC, expecting that he'll take the early wicket of Virat Kohli as well as for Du Plessis. Okay, so this is one thing which we should consider, and of course here you can see that I have included Natarajan as well as Jadu Nadkat, expecting that there are chances that Glenn also will lose, or early players will also lose their wicket early. So here I have kept Rajat Patidar as well as Mahipal Ramral because both will, I think hope both won't flop if in this particular scenario, and there are chances that they'll score some 40 to 50 runs so that they'll be in DT. Fine. So this is what my 16th team is about. Coming to 17th team, this is once again applying reverse one to one, but by considering Virat Kohli as my captain and Travis Head as my vice captain, I think most probably this will be the one which will happen today's match, right? Just like last match of RCB. So hoping that here Virat Kohli is for dominating single-handedly. At the same time, other side will see wickets losing early after the initial partnership between Virat Kohli as well as Faf du Plessis. So that's the reason I have kept here Mahipal Lamrur and DK in the team of from RCB side. At the same time, giving three different bowlers, especially in Shahbaz Ahmed, expecting that his spin factor will work here because he is experienced playing again. Playing in RCB team itself. Okay, because we want to consider psychological factor as well. So this is what my 17th team is about. So coming to 18th team. Okay, so this is what my 18th team. So here I'm just applying here, once again, pure one to one with respect to one side. Again, here I've kept Glenn Maxwell as my captain, expecting that he will finish the match today. And again, that is something which is very rare case because he's in out of form. At the same time, I have kept Rishi Tuple as my vice captain, expecting that he will take 3 wickets. Okay, and most probably this is the case where if it is RCB chasing. Okay, and in the first innings, definitely SRH is scoring a very good, decent scores with a very good opening partnership between Sharma as well as Travis Head. Fine. So this is what my team is about for this particular scenario. This is 18th team. Coming to 19th team, just applying once again one to one because I don't think so. Bituminous will be a crucial to apply here today's match because I don't think so. Bituminous will work in today's match. So that's the reason I haven't taken bituminous technology here. Applying pure one to one once again towards the middle order of one-sided, that is towards RCB. So that's the reason I have kept here Will Jacks as my captain. Again, Glenn Maxwell is my vice captain. You can see that I have included Mohammad Siraj as well in this team, expecting that Rishi Tuple and Mohammad Siraj both will easily neutralize the SRH teams by taking early 2 wickets, okay, of Abhishek Sharma as well as Travis Head. Fine. So last team, so that is very unique team, again very differential team. Here I'm expecting a very good innings from Virat Kohli and of course the entire RCB teams with respect to both ball as well as batting. At the same time, a very good knock from Pat Cummins, both ball plus batting. So there are chances that Pat Cummins could be a very good choice for making vice captain in this particular scenario. So that's the reason I have kept Virat Kohli as my captain. You can see that still I have included Travis Head as well as Nitesh Reddy, expecting very good innings from them as well. So they will be the in final DT. Okay, so this is what my 23. And again you can see that there is one differential pick, that Vaishak Vijay Kumar, because if he is included in this particular scenario, there are chances that he will take at least 1 or 2 wickets. Okay, so this is what my 20 teams. So guys, I have provided you the full 20 teams with different scenarios or different player to player analysis, player to player capability, player to player potential. The fact is now it's your task that you should go through this video completely, and if you would have gone through this, then fine, you would have gone by this team as well, 20 teams as well, then you would have got a very good ideas, and I think hope mark my words, any one teams from this 20 teams will be the absolute de facto reflection of the final DT in today's match. This is my words because RCB's match is always one thing which is a kind of happiness for all fantasy analysts, because there are most of cases what we predict that will work as it is. So that is one consideration. That's it for this video. If you like the video, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. That's it. Let's meet in the next video. Thank you.